Hey everybody, this is Jordo here. I'm just making my first video. So you probably don't know who I am. I just kind of am an outsider looking in. I'm a huge Halo fan. I've been playing since Halo 1, competing off and on. I haven't really played much in Halo 3 and Halo Reach because I was in college doing things like that, but I've been looking to get back into the competitive scene, and Halo 4 is, so much fun, and I've really wanted to get back into it, but unfortunately what I've been seeing and what I really wanted to make this video for was to comment on the competitive scene and the competitive players, the competitive community, and how I just think it's just not where it needs to be right now. And there's too much going on, and it's really starting to make me not want to play the game. Because not only are there not ranks, but the competitive community is just kind of all over the place. So I have some points I just wanted to bring up. Comment in the bottom if you agree or disagree, or I'm probably going to make a Halo Council post about this. But the first thing I wanted to say was I went to a recent tournament, not a Halo tournament, but actually a fighting game tournament. I attended Apex 2013 on Sunday for the finals. I'm a big Melee player. I've played for years. The game's been out for 10 plus years. And it was phenomenal. There was hundreds of people there. There were thousands upon thousands of people watching the Twitch stream. And mind you, this game is 10 plus years old, and people were going nuts for this because it's a game that had everybody hyped up. And I thought that this just made so much sense that I should make a video about it and kind of compare what a small community like the Smash community has and what that could bring to the Halo community, what we can learn from that. The first thing I thought that was really impressive was it's community driven. It's, for some reason, us in Halo, or the Halo community, we have this desire for somebody to, pick us up and carry us when in terms of, tournaments and stuff. We're like, oh, why won't MLG pick us up? We're useless without MLG, or, AGL's the only thing that I'm waiting for. That shouldn't be how it is. That's never how Halo was. In the beginning, it was community driven. You can find a website to make SIGs all about Halo and stuff. There was so much going on, and unfortunately with Halo, it's not really there anymore. You go on game battles and you play a couple games and it's kind of like kind of boring. So that's one thing I wanted to bring up is why aren't there people playing this game competitively for fun, if that makes any sense? Why aren't there free small tournaments? No prize, no nothing, just recognition. Why does there always need to be a cash prize? If tournaments are, I think, the best way to get better, because you're playing the better players. Yeah, you might play some scrubs first round, but tournaments, it's elimination. The bad players lose out, and in the end, you're gonna be the best versus the other best player. So that's why I feel like tournaments should be run all the time. Websites like Halo Council should run their own 16 team tournaments, or just let people just make a forum where people can just make their own tournaments and make it community driven. This game needs community driven things. It needs community driven everything, because that's all it has right now. We don't have MLG to look forward to because we don't know if it's getting picked up. Yes, there's AGL, and yes, there's other things coming up, but all we're really doing is, for the most part, is just gonna watch the other pros, run all over the tournament scene. It's gonna be the same top teams or whatever, and that's fantastic. I mean, I love the pros, but we need ways for other people to get their names out there. We need, I know there's rankings and things like that, but there also should be these, my idea is for these tournaments, the small tournament organizers either running LANs or running online tournaments and things of that sort, because that'll really help get people's names out. The more data we have of who's winning what and who's placing what way, and even with a place to see this, someone will go on a website where they played in a tournament, and they'll see hey, I got 5th in that tournament, and then maybe even we can get a website that puts tournament placings and random tournaments and assigns values, and we can get almost like an ELO, like League of Legends and stuff, and we can have rankings and stuff. We don't need the Halo actual rankings because they almost go to 50, but we need something where people can look at it and say, hey, I'm 1500th place on this list, and I know I'm better than that person because I played them in a free-for-all and I beat them. So then what they could do is they can go play in more tournaments, go in free-for-alls and stuff and get better. We need some kind of competitive outlet where we can play each other and, as more as a community and not so separate. Good players play with good players and the bad players are stuck playing Infinity, Slayer, and Regicide. And that shouldn't be how it is. There should be more customs. There should be just all that kind of stuff going on, because game battles is great and all. It ranks players, but you're just kind of playing random people, and then you need a team of 4, and you need all this other stuff. There should be more stuff going on in this game. There should be a community based, just where you can go on and you can just meet players, play with people. New people are arriving all the time. New names are, coming up and stuff. Right now, we're almost at like a stalemate. You don't hear about new heroes. You don't hear about new players. We need more hype about this game. Like the other night, Ninja did a free-for-all tournament. I was on. I watched the whole thing. It was fantastic. Ninja's a great player, but the great thing about Ninja is he's just an extremely fun person to watch play. Other streamers, not so much. So we need hype in our streams. We need, to do tournaments and stuff, because I can't even, if I just ran a tournament and I just streamed it, I'm sure I would be able to get hundreds of viewers, because people love to watch competition. They like to watch personalities like Ninja as well, but they also like to watch the competition no matter who's streaming. So that's what we need. We need small tournaments. We don't need a league. And as far as settings go, get over it. If you don't like it, then who cares? A lot of testing went into the MLGV1 settings, but the one thing you have to remember is version 1 of anything on the planet are always subpar when it comes to further versions. They get better with time, so play them. Leave comments. Don't just say it fucking sucks. Yeah, that's great, you think it sucks. Keep playing it and then write up a little something. Make a video like I am and just kind of say what's wrong with it. But I guess my closing, too long didn't read is, we need a community-driven website. We need something. Or, any website to kind of just let the community run tournaments, have stats, get people's name out there. Anything to get people playing the game and to get people back to loving Halo.